suffering is an individual's response or experience to very difficult circumstances. And so, Lynn, you make this distinction between dire circumstances and suffering. I wonder if we could tease out some of these dire circumstances that are going to be common to the human condition.
Yeah, a lot of work I've done has been like chronic disease and disability in that context. So, anything, but that could be anything from depression, to spinal cord injury, all the way through end-of-life situations. So it's just a real spectrum of things that can count as suffering, or count as dire circumstances. One of the issues that I've looked at in the past is stress in our lives. And we think about stressful life events is one way to measure stress. But we also think we can measure stress by how stressed out we feel. And those are two different ways of measuring stress. I think suffering has a little bit, pain and suffering, dire circumstances and suffering, has a similar as a parallel to that. That, you have dire circumstances or you have pain. Some people suffer a lot in very, very similar circumstances. So there's kind of an individual response to the situation that's particularly important. And also, not just the individual, but the particular situation. I might use an example of pain. When you have dental pain, it really hurts a lot. But it's going to be over. You're going to get out of the chair. There's some suffering involved, but it goes away, and you're not it doesn't hit you like if you have maybe chronic pain that you don't know where it's coming from, and it stays with you for years. That can cause maybe more suffering for a person. So that kind of thing maybe is a way of thinking about the circumstances and then the suffering.
I'm thinking of even the contrast between the pain of childbirth and, in those circumstances we're almost entering into it voluntarily, and the pain seems rather insignificant because it's not an occasion for suffering at all. So I think that makes a nice clear distinction between pain per se and suffering.